Alright, hello everybody. Riley here with the T-Storm Chasers. Happy Merry Christmas Eve out there, and hope everyone is having a wonderful time with friends and family. And let's go ahead and jump into this latest weather video here. We're going to take a little break tomorrow. We won't have an upload tomorrow, but we will have an upload the following day on Thursday and Friday. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. The current conditions. All right, so as we take a look at the radar picture here, and there is no snow or any kind of moisture in our region whatsoever. Sioux Falls area is clear. Let's look at the Aberdeen radar, same story. Not seeing anything. Rapid City radar as well. We're not looking at anything on the radar picture. Temperatures currently, we got 27 in Sioux Falls. We have 32 down in Vermilion. We got 34 in Spencer. It is 20s and 30s across Minnesota, 28 in Minneapolis, 28 in Marshall. And down in Iowa, temps are in the 30s. We got 35 in, or 36 in Des Moines, I should say. 36 in Cedar Rapids. And then in Nebraska, much warmer. We got temps in the 30s across eastern Nebraska, 30 in Omaha. And then in central Nebraska, we got 43 in O'Neill. And then look at this. We got temps in the 50s across western Nebraska, 54 in North Platte. Very warm. And then as well as western South Dakota, 54 in Rapid City. That is much above average for this time of the year. For late December, that is extremely nice weather. 54 in winter. There's quite a contrast here. I mean, you see that. We got 30 degrees in Pierre. Meanwhile, we got 54 down in winter. That is not much far away. And even in Chamberlain, look at this, 37 in Chamberlain, winter, 54. That is quite the contrast in temperatures there. So we got a very sharp contrast there between central and western South Dakota. And 50 in Spearfish, very, very nice weather. I'm sure those folks out there are enjoying that nice weather. Meanwhile, we're stuck in the 20s here in South Dakota, eastern South Dakota, and Minnesota with this fog that's going on. And so obviously if you've been outside today, it has been very foggy out. It started last night and has been lasting through today. And the fog is not as bad as it was last night, but we are still looking at those foggy conditions. And as you can see here, we do have that areas shaded here in gray across eastern South Dakota into far southwest Minnesota, western Iowa, and then eastern Nebraska here with this dense fog advisory that is in effect here. This does include Sioux Falls, and this is in effect until Christmas Day at noon, so in effect until noon tomorrow. And that is, again, eastern South Dakota, Aberdeen included, Huron, Mitchell, Brookings, Watertown, and then Pipestone, Minnesota, and then into northwest Iowa, and down into eastern Nebraska. So we do have that dense fog. It's going to continue. Tonight, that fog is going to continue to increase again. We're going to get back to that very, very dense fog. Visibility is going to be pretty low here, under a mile, maybe even under a half mile, even a quarter mile in some spots. And that again is in effect until noon tomorrow. So for your Christmas outlook, that's the story of this Christmas forecast, is the fog. And I will say though, the fog has caused a white Christmas. If you've been outside today, we have that ice that is on the trees and on the ground, and it makes it look like a winter wonderland out there, frankly. And it looks very beautiful out right now, and if you go outside, it is very beautiful out in the Sioux Falls area. Go ahead, go out and look at it, because I don't know if it's going to last into tomorrow. Hopefully it does, and there's a good chance that it will. But it is very beautiful, and even though we might not necessarily have a bunch of snow, it can still look like a white Christmas, and that is what it looks like right now. It looks like a very white Christmas right now, with all the trees and the ground being full of ice because of that fog that we had last night into this morning. That is, and then the fog has froze on those surfaces. So it looks very beautiful out. Go ahead, go outside, take pictures. It is very, very beautiful out there. Send them our way. Send them to T-Storm Chasers. Send them our way. We got, we want those pictures, and that is the latest current conditions there. Now, let's go ahead, look at the model runs here. We'll give you guys an idea of what to expect here for your Christmas outlook, Christmas forecast. Again, we will not be doing a video tomorrow because of Christmas. We'll be back Thursday and Friday. And then, so that's why we're going to go ahead here and look more in depth here at this Christmas forecast. But moral of the story, we're going to be about average for this time of the year, temp-wise, maybe even slightly above average in a lot of spots. With the Sioux Falls area, we'll be in the 30s tomorrow, and we will. The moral of the story, the topic, the main story is going to be this fog that we're going to be seeing here. So let's go ahead and show the model run. All right, so let's get to the model runs here, and as you can see, running through here today into tonight into tomorrow. Christmas outlook, dry. Again, as you can see, there is no snow, no moisture anytime soon in our area. So that is your Christmas outlook. Again, the big story is going to be that fog. And as we go ahead and run it out here farther, the next chance of precip will be Thursday across Iowa. Some of that could trickle into the Sioux Falls area. But that is a very slight chance. Put it in a 20% chance of rain showers in Iowa, across the Sioux Falls area, I should say. A better chance over in Iowa, and then into southeastern Minnesota. And then more rain comes in for Iowa there on Friday morning. And there also could be a chance of snow out here in western South Dakota, as you can see here. Black Hills region and points north up near Buffalo. There is some rain/snow showers that are possible. Again, that's Friday morning. And then that will move on out of here. Could be some more rain in Iowa on Friday into Friday night. And then our next chance after that will be possibly on the 30th. And let me see if I can show that here. Let's see here. There it is. So right here on the 30th, you can see here this next chance of rain and snow. That this could be a bigger system, but it's still quite a ways out. I mean, this is about a week out, so take it as you wish. But there could be a big system coming through. Maybe early next week, towards Monday. So it's certainly possible. We'll keep a close eye on that, and we'll let you guys know once we get closer to that date. And let's look at temperatures real quick. I just wanted to show you guys this real quick. Tonight, we got temps in the 20s and 30s for overnight lows, and then for your Christmas, look at this outlook. We're going to have temps around 40 degrees in Sioux Falls. We're going to have 40s across the rest of the region in South Dakota. Maybe even some 50s out towards Pierre. That is certainly possible. And then down in Nebraska in the 40s to near 50, and then Iowa as well in the 40s. Minnesota will be stuck in the 30s, but very, very nice Christmas forecast and perfect for traveling. However, again, the story though with the fog. Now that's mainly going to be a morning thing, and then the fog will clear out. And during the afternoon hours, that fog will clear out, and we'll see more sunny conditions. But yeah, for your Christmas forecast, again, that fog is going to be the big story. And so that is about it. Let's go ahead and wrap it up here with your 10-day, and we'll get on out of here. All right, so for the Sioux Falls area, we got temps in the mid-30s today and tomorrow, and with that fog hanging around, and overnight lows in the 20s, and then we'll warm back up into the low to mid-40s for highs. And weekend forecast looking very, very nice, especially for this time of the year. That is much above average, about 15 degrees above average for this time of the year for temps. And then overnight lows in the 20s and 30s, and then we'll cool back down next week into the 20s and 30s. And maybe some precip on Monday with that 50-50 chance. And then for the Aberdeen area, similar story. Temps in the 30s, and then once we get towards your weekend, temps will be around 40 degrees, and then little chances for moisture throughout this forecast, and then temps will fall into the 20s next week, maybe even the teens by the end of the 10-day, with overnight lows in the 20s. And then for the Pierre area, warmer weather in store, and 51 for Christmas. How about that forecast in Pierre? Very nice Christmas outlook there. And then temps in the 40s for the rest of the week. And then next week, we'll cool back down into the 20s and 30s. It's kind of the story for everybody. We'll cool back down next week. And then for the Rapid City area, temps in the 50s for quite a few days here coming up. Get out and enjoy that if you're out in the Rapid City area. And then we'll cool down again next week with temps in the 20s and 30s with that rain chance / snow on Monday with overnight lows in the 20s and 30s. So that about does it here from T Storm Chasers. I hope you all have a wonderful Merry Christmas from all of us here at T Storm Chasers. Wishing you guys all a very Merry Christmas, and stay safe out there. Beware of that fog, and enjoy this nice weather that we're going to be having over the next few days for this Christmas forecast. So continue to follow us on our socials: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and our YouTube channel behind me. And we do have that 24-hour live stream that continues 7 days a week. So you guys all have a blessed Merry Christmas and stay safe.